that static? That's the sound of a legend breathing through my pen. I'm talking Marshall, the man who taught the world that pain can rhyme, that rage can heal, that truth can cut deeper than any steel. So turn the lights down. I'm speaking to the throne now.
You can bury my voice in the noise of the crowd. I'll rise through the cracks, I was born too loud.
I carry fire in my veins, legacy's alive in me. Every doubt they throw just builds another dynasty. Let them talk, let them hate, it just sharpens what I wield. Eminem carved the blade, I swing it on the battlefield. Legacy fire, no choir, just the truth and the razor wire. Legacy fire, I'm the voice they can't kill, I'm the storm that climbs higher. I came up out the shadows with a notebook full of war. Every line a little bomb, every metaphor a door to a place inside my mind where the monster sharpen claws, where the pressure builds a killer and the killer builds a cause. They said he ain't Marshall, I never claimed I'd be, but I grew up on the syllables, he cut his enemies. He taught me stand your ground, speak loud, don't fold. So I molded all my trauma in the bars of gold. I'm the student of the venom of the truth without a filter, where every hater's just another target on the Richter. I'm a quake in slow motion, I'm a storm you can't bottle. You can't silence involution when it's slamming through the throttle. They want me quiet, but silence is a coffin with a name tag. I'd rather riot than live inside their lines like some tame drag. Yo, I'm tired of the critics, the fake analytic. Wanna be cynics that mimic the gimmicks of people who live off the fame of the gifted. Say my name wrong and your whole chest lifted. I don't need permission from a crowd of bitter ghosts. I don't need the validation of the ones who brag the most. I came here fully loaded with the legacy behind me, with a flow so sharp it cuts the air that tries to bind me. They talk big till I walk in the room, then they shrink like shadows swallowed by a neon boom. Y'all bark at legends, acting like you're fearless. You crumble trying to rhyme with half a ill spirit. This is tribute, but also execution and design. I'm protecting what he built, line for motherfucking line. So step back, this ain't clout, this ain't ego or fame. It's respect for the man who redefined the game. I carry fire and legacy's alive in me. Every doubt they throw just builds another dynasty. Let them talk, let them hate, it just sharpens what I wield. Eminem carved the blade, I swing it on the battlefield. Legacy fire, no choir, just truth and no razor wire. Legacy fire, I'm the voice that can't kill, I'm the storm that climbs higher. I remember nights alone when the world felt broken, when my chest was heavy with the words unspoken. I would blast them songs just to breathe again, cause he said the things I couldn't, he turned wounds into zen. Every bar a confession, every chorus a shield, every album a reminder that you fight or you yield. So I stood up, wiped blood off the mirror of my fears, and I wrote till my fingers carved their own souvenirs. Now I stand on the edge of a dream I built, with a heart made of rhythm and a soul unspilt. This tribute ain't worship, it's thanks for the spark, for the courage to wrestle every demon in the dark.
If the world goes cold, I'll still burn bright. If they dim my voice, I'll still ignite.
To the haters, keep going and ringing this tone to get news. You protected and more than until that I'm over you. Done, I'm rising aesthetically. Yes, I'm working, so he's where I'm winning. I'm also with close to the move, but free as a trickling. I'm all set up on the water. Where your mama ain't dipping, it's stupid. The formers have heard, it's tricking. That molten every roll is remembered. If the world goes cold, I'll still burn bright. If they dim my voice, I'll still ignite.
To the haters, keep talking, you're free entertainment. Your noise is the clay that I mold into pavement. I walk on your doubt, I rise through your spite. Every insult you drop feeds the beast when I write. And to Marshall, thanks for the map through the fire, for teaching the lost how to build their own empire. I ain't you, but the spirit of the fight is inherited. This tribute is truth and every line is merited. Fade out the lights, let the echoes remain.
Legacy fire, oh, oh, okay. Legacy fire, oh, oh, legacy fire, legacy fire. No choir, just truth and the razor wire. Legacy fire, I'm the voice they can't kill.